What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Max Set from Scratch, a series where we started with absolutely no items apart from a couple of untradables, and we're attempting to get a max PVM set. Now, a few people have been requesting that I go ahead and chuck the spreadsheet in the description, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to upload the spreadsheet and chuck that in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourself. I've recently updated it with more up-to-date prices. Now, normally in these episodes, I'll go through and just show all the clips of all of the loots and stuff like that I've done this week. But there's something that I wanted to address in the comments section of the last video. So while I do that, I'm just going to play the clips in the background. Not too much happened this week. But in the comments of the last episode, I noticed a few people, not many, but a few people were complaining that the episodes were just consisting of the Theater of Blood, and it wasn't a max set from scratch, it was a max set from Raids 2. Now, I completely understand. I don't think you guys want to watch 10 minutes of me running into the OVERSIGHT vault to pick up the loot. I understand, to some people that might not be the most entertaining content, but what I want to say in regards to that is, this is a max set from scratch in 15 days. If I want to get the Twisted Bow in this series, I have to make 6 mil an hour on average from the very start. Now, taking away the fact that I'm not going to be able to make anywhere near 6 mil an hour up until I get to the point of Raids and Raids 2, by the end of the series, I probably have to make upwards of 10 mil an hour to get the Twisted Bow. And there is only one place in the game that I can get that done. So unless I go to Raids 2, I'm going to fail the challenge if I want to go for the Twisted Bow. Obviously, I'm very close to the max set at the moment. I could go finish off the series elsewhere. Basically, I'm going to leave it up to you guys as to what you want to see. There's going to be a straw poll in the description of this video as well. You guys can vote. I'll give you guys a few options. We can either finish the series as I've been going, doing pretty much only Raids 2 so that we can attempt to get that Twisted Bow, and then we can just make the episodes a couple of days rather than one day, so there's more exciting content rather than just me running into the room. Or, if you guys like, I can take the Twisted Bow out and we can try and finish off the last couple 100 mil at different bosses. Or, if you guys have any other suggestions, I will get you guys to leave them in the comments section below. But before you do comment on that, there is something else that did happen this week. I'm going to roll you guys a clip and then talk about what happened afterwards. That was fucking close, man. Oh, dude, if Sino gets the drop, he can't get it. I'll wait out here. I'll wait out here and see if he comes back.
Ben, just let us know if it's...
Yeah, drop, by the way. I don't know who's... It's not my chest.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Drop. These are purple. These are purple.
Wait, don't leave the treasure room. Stay in the treasure room.
Yeah, stay there. Wait, hang on. What chest is it? In which position?
I don't know. It's the last chest. It's like the solo one.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not mine. It's not mine. I don't
know.
Fuck.
Right,
Come on,
Sino.
Yeah,
I'm
just stay there. If we stay here, then Sino should be able to log back in here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There's four chests.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh, mate. Come on, Sino.
We're waiting for it, boys.
Imagine we wait like an hour for it gets back and then it's not even his.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who chest is.
Well, hang on. Actually, I'll go back into the VOD and we can see what orb he was, and we can figure out whose chest it is.
Shut up, Baker.
Do we know if it's left to right or what?
What do you mean?
So hang on. The order of the chests is like it's always very
Do we know if
specific.
it's left to right or what?
I can take a picture.
Oh, I guess you can just VOD another, like look at a VOD of another round.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
I can take a picture.
Alright, so it went Harry, me, then Sino, then Unexposed. So.
Oh shit! So it is his then.
Is it?
I'll show you a picture.
Is it the third chest?
Well, yeah, it's the third chest.
Fucking mug.
No way, dude.
I posted in here. Take a.
No. That's Harry's. That's Harry's. That's Harry's. I'm fairly certain that's Harry's. Harry, you run through because I'll stay.
You stay here. Yeah.
Check if it's you.
Is it yours?
Oh, Paul!
It is you? It's you?
Let's go, boys!
Yes, thank God. Oh my God. Alright, let's go. What do we get, boys? Snag it and get out of here. No way! Yes, boys! You've got to be trolling!
Boys!
No way! 4-man side!
Oh, baby!
No fucking way, boys! Holy shit! Let's fucking go!
Another one.
Holy shit! That is so good! Oh my God!
Watch your stream reaction.
That's so fucking good. Yeah, look at the stream going off! Holy fuck. That's so good. So there you see it, guys. We got a 4-man scythe. Now, the reason we had to wait in Verzik's room before we went through is because one of the team members actually disconnected on the boss fight. We thought the purple chest might have been his, so we were going to wait until he reconnected so that he could rejoin the party. Just because of the way that it's set up, it's difficult for someone to rejoin the party if we've all gone through to the next room. So we waited in the room until we figured out it was Harry's chest. Harry ran through and opened up the chest. It was the scythe. We all went absolutely fucking mental, and I'm not sure if you guys saw the first time this clip went. As you can see, just after he opens the chest, maybe 10-20 seconds afterwards, his character logs out. Now, in the heat of the moment, none of us realized this. Myself and Unexposed, the other team member, ran out of the vault room, and by the time Harry got back online, he was kicked out of the room, and he was unable to grab the scythe. We all thought he was trolling at that point. We said, stop it, let's just do the split. Unfortunately, he was not trolling. His graphics card crashed when RuneLite tried to take a screenshot of the chest, and he disconnected. We lost the scythe. There is absolutely no possible way we can get it back. Now, before you guys jump on the bandwagon that everyone else decided to jump on and call Harry a scammer, it has been confirmed by ModLottie on Twitter. The scythe never left the chest room, so he didn't yoink it. In fact, it is still in there. Now, this is something that we really need to talk about, because the exact same thing that has happened to us happened to another team earlier that week. Why on earth is there no reclaim chest for items after you have opened the chest? I understand there has to be some sort of suspense so that you get a purple, you get excited, you go open the chest. If you disconnect before you open the chest, you can't get in there, you lose the loot. However, you open the chest, it announces to everyone what the item is, and you disconnect from that room, you leave that room, the item is gone. Why is that a thing? This was a problem with Raids 1, so they brought out a new chest outside of Raids 1 to reclaim your items if you happen to leave the raid after you get a drop. The players that went to JAGEX to test the Theatre of Blood suggested that they add a reclaim chest outside of the Theatre of Blood for lost items. Another team earlier that week lost a scythe in the exact same situation. Why on earth has this not already been resolved? We know of 2 scythes that have been lost this way. How many countless other items from the Theatre of Blood have been lost this way, and why has it not been fixed yet? I don't believe it will be difficult to fix this. People have been tweeting JMods about this for the past week, and absolutely nothing has been done about it. I've heard absolutely no word from anyone. I am 100% certain, I know for a fact, we're never getting the scythe back. I've come to terms with that. That's absolutely fine. It's just money in a video game. I don't care about that. But what I care about is that this doesn't happen to anyone else. I would hate to see this continuing to happen, because people do disconnect. It is something that can happen, and sometimes it's out of your control, and you just lose the item in there. Now, I'm sure there's going to be people in the comments, oh, why didn't you just stay in the room? Harry could have reconnected. Yes, we understand there's so many things that we could have done, but the fact of the matter is we shouldn't have to do those things. There should be a reclaim chest outside of the Theater of Blood, and it's absolutely fucking ridiculous that nothing has been done about it. So, I'm going to put it out to you guys. We need help on this one. If you guys don't want to see shit like this happen to anyone else, we need to be tweeting at the JMods, getting them to do something about this. As a community, we need to get this done because it's just stupid. It's just an oversight that should never have been done. Couple of items have been lost this way. Countless others that maybe we don't know about. It needs to be fixed. But that being said, guys, that is more than enough ranting from me today. As we can see here, the bank is sat at 888 million. We have so many of the items in the max set. In fact, the only two items we don't currently own are the Kodai Wand and the Arcane Spirit Shield, as well as, of course, the Twisted Bow. So let's quickly jump over to the spreadsheet and take a quick look. So there we go, guys. As we can see, the last few items on the list are just the Arcane Spirit Shield and the Kodai Wand. 230 million remains. We are 6 days in, meaning we have 216 hours remaining. So we need to make 1 mil an hour from here on out. But like I said, guys, there is going to be a straw poll in the description. Technically, we should have gotten a 950 mil split from that scythe, which would have been the series over. We would have completed it, absolutely done and dusted, no worries. But, like I said, the straw poll will be in the description. If you guys want to see this series continue, let me know if you want to see me go for the Twisted Bow and just continue doing raids too, and maybe make episodes a couple days longer. Let me know if you want me to take the Twisted Bow off the list and try and finish the max set through other PVMing, and we can make one day, one episode again, because we'll do a bunch of different PVMing. Or let me know if you just want me to call it here. Technically, the series is finished. We got the site split and we'll move on to some other content, leaving it completely up to you guys. Like I said, there was a lot of comments in the last episode that were quite negative towards the series, and I don't want to be making videos that you guys don't want to watch. That being said, there also was a lot of positive comments, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Whatever you guys decide is what we'll do. The straw poll will be in the description. And if you guys want to check out that max set spreadsheet, I'm going to be leaving the spreadsheet in the description as well if you want to check that out. But that being said, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you in the next one very soon. Take it easy.